Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena I'm trying something new. Normally I go out, find a deck, play it a few times, tweak it, tune it if I want to, change something if I can think of something worth changing, and then I bring it to you. So I try to present you with something that has been at least a little worked on, researched a little bit. Here today I'm doing something completely different. I have not played this deck once. I found this in the Fandom Legends tournament. Matt Nass, a known combo deck player who I've talked about on the channel before in the past, played this deck in the Fandom Legends Twitch tournament, and I just took a look and I'm like, I don't know what is going on. So to give you a very different experience on channel CGB today, I'm going to be playing through a deck for the first time, and you'll probably see me stumble around like a one-legged duck that can't swim in a circle. No, there's gotta be a joke here. Stumbling around, I know, like an Irishman on a Saturday night outside a pub in Dublin. There. Sorry to the Irish out there, but honestly, I think y'all are proud of this reputation. I'm not kidding. Let me know in comments. Anyway, you're gonna see me just absolutely try to bowl my way through and figure out what the hell this deck does. I see Flood of Tears. I see 4 copies of Ugin the Ineffable. We've got a lot of mana ramp in Power Stone Shard, Mana Geode, Gilded Lotus. We've got Renowned Weaponsmith, which taps for 2 colorless to cast artifacts, and it also taps for blue to search for these really lame artifacts that aren't even in the deck. Manifold Key untaps another artifact, which also 3 mana target creature can't be blocked. What are we untapping? It feels like we're untapping these mana artifacts to make just a ton of mana. What do we do with all that? We've also got Sai to make some Thopters. We have no removal of any kind, just trying to Flood of Tears. Karn the Great Creator, what's in our sideboard? There's a Mox Amber, there's a Key, there's 2 Compass, a Totem, there's 3 Negates for best of 3, obviously. 3 Sorcerer's Spyglass, 1 Magistrate Scepter. What? Put a charge counter on it. So if we get enough keys, I guess we can just go off with the Scepter. Mystic Forge to help us draw our deck, I suppose. I don't even know what's going on. I am going to take out the negates, and I'm going to put a few things in. So I've been trying to build a Karn deck that uses Amulet of Safekeeping to shut down Scapeshift, because if you can use Karn the Great Creator to fetch 2 Amulets of Safekeeping, the opponent's zombie tokens are always O2s. So as long as you don't get your Safekeeping Amulets bounced by Teferi and stuff like that, you're doing good. What else can we put in here that would be funny? How about Helm of the Host? Yeah, we'll just get one of those in there for the memes, make infinite size. Probably never gonna happen, don't get your hopes up. Then over here, 4 Arch of Orazca. That's a lot of Arch of Orazca. I mean, that tells me you can really make that much mana, draw that many cards. A Blast Zone, 4 Zephyrian Voids. I'm not gonna play it in ranked, we're gonna play it in unranked. You can get mad at me later. I never even seen the art for this card, so having it as my cover art seems to work. All right. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm looking at this like, I'm sure this deck can do powerful things. We'll figure it out together. Okay. Keys, map, Sai. I guess. What makes a good hand? I feel like I need some of the ramp spells and I don't have them, but there's also so many in the deck. Stitcher's Supply. Hiccup. What the hell? Unprofessional. Alright, so Stitcher's Supplier. We got another Ugin. Don't think we want that. I think 1 is enough. 2 Tomebound Liches and a Harbor, so some kind of Sultai reanimation station going on here. Supplier's gonna send the beats. I'm already pretty happy. Trying to figure out if I want another Void. I guess I don't want to draw more land, so scrying a land to the bottom would be good. Plus we just kind of... There we go. I guess we want these. Plus, we kind of send our opponent a message, right? You know, you don't know what colors I'm playing. I could be playing no colors at all. How about that? How about that? Have you considered the fact that I don't need colors to beat you? Tonebound Lich number 3. What are we discarding? Probably something large. Agent of Treachery? Is this going to be an Agent of Treachery Reanimator deck? Okay, land in the graveyard. Nothing too scary. We got a little bit of time. I don't expect the opponent to give me too much, so we gotta hustle. I think that we play out the Shard instead of the Sai. I think playing Sai and having it killed just kind of wrecks our whole turn. And without another artifact to play to make a Thopter, we get no value. So here we get to use a treasure map, do some scrying based on what we see our opponent up to. Tonebound Lich does what? Don't do it. Bond of Revival. Okay, they still don't have the key card to reanimate yet. They might be able to Blood for Bones, but won't do much. Bond of Insight. We'll let that resolve before we scry because it puts the cards in the graveyard. Okay. Nothing we don't already have access to. Now I look down here, and I still don't see a huge card to reanimate, but the opponent's probably going to bring back a Bond of Revival. Alright. They've got some shenanigans going. Let's see what we can find with our map. Guild Globe. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. We already have enough permanents for Flood of Tears. Scry again, see what we can find. Another Ugin? Don't think I need another Ugin. Although I'm honestly not even sure. Another Guild Globe. Alright. Side of the battlefield. Land. Thopter. We're definitely getting to where we have a lot of mana. Ugin's ready to come down. What would the opponent steal? They'd probably steal my charged up treasure map. If we get to flip this map, Ugin, the globe is free, and then we try to find Flood of Tears as quickly as possible. We haven't seen one yet. I feel like the deck must go infinite somehow, I'm just not sure how. I'm not going to let my opponent have a loot here, and I don't want them to put more things in the graveyard, so I'm going to make a block. Try to keep the opponent off of finding whatever the big thing is they plan to reanimate. I feel like Agent of Treachery is it. And... oh, never mind. Drakaseth. Of course it's Drakaseth. The Maw Flame. Alright, Bond will get back another Bond and a Bond of Insight. We know what's happening next turn. We threw a Karn in the graveyard, which is probably not a good thing. Let's flip this baby. There are 4 of these for a reason. I'm going to bottom it, try to find the combo pieces, but it feels kind of interesting that there's so many. There's a Flood. All right. So, how do we do this? Ugin makes a Guild Globe free. Doesn't make Flood free. If we have a Thopter... oh, we can't stop the dragon. Trying to think of if I need to Flood right now. If I do, the dragon just comes back, so I don't think so. I think it's better to play the Ugin. Can I still cast the Flood next turn? I need a land. No, I have enough. I have enough. All right. I could blow something up, but if I plan to Flood anyway, that's not that great. Here's a free Guild Globe. Haha. And an Arch. Ascend. I guess we will plus here. Get another Guild Globe. We're going to lose the Ugin. We're probably going to lose a good amount of good creatures, but whatever. I'm ready to get dragoned. And we should have definitely enough stuff here. That Flood of Tears can set back the dragon. In the hand is a lot better. Yeah, you get to do this cool thing. Hopefully I get to do my cool thing. All at Ugin? Brutal. I really want that Guild Globe in my hand, so I'm happy to block with the 2/2. But what are your targets? You have to deal 4 to me, right? No, it's 4 to any target, then 3 to 2 other targets. Okay. So the opponent could just wipe out all my creatures. In which case they don't have to attack everything at the Ugin. I don't know. It's interesting. We can sacrifice the Thopter to draw a card by sacrificing our treasure, which is going to be sacrificed for Flood of Tears anyway. I think that's worth it. It's 2 artifacts though, right? So what would I give up? A key? And then would I have enough permanents? 1, 2, 3? No, I wouldn't. So this is not a good play. Bad choice. We need to have the 4 permanents for the Flood of Tears to play a card for free. All right, we're trying to draw something awesome. Draw something awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can globe first, get a little deeper in the deck. Karn. So we can put a Karn onto the battlefield for free. I have no idea what we're going to get. Oh, I should have sacrificed the treasure. Oopsie. All right, let's go get something. What am I getting? Sentinel Totem? If I'd sacked for a mana, that would have been hot. 2 Spyglass, Mystic Forge, Magistrate Scepter, Helm of the Host. If only I knew how to actually do the combo that I'm trying to set up. But yeah, we'll grab the totem. I should have sacked the treasure for a mana. I would have the totem on the battlefield. I'd be in a warm, squishy place. The opponent's looking around in that graveyard, but the dragon's in their hand now. Now, they could have chart a course into Bond of Revival. Please no. Please don't do that. That would make me sad. Chart a course to discard the dragon. Alright, the Lich will discard the dragon. Is there a Blood for Bones to immediately get it back? Oh my, there is. Okay. Does not have haste. We need a way to remove the dragon. Is there an artifact that does this? There's a Meteor Golem, right? But then the opponent can just get it back out of the graveyard. Does anybody here stop a dragon? Anybody? Anybody on dragon stopping detail? We can't get it into the graveyard. We didn't draw a land. If we had drawn a land, we could have Sentinel Totemed. Ugh. It's rough. Alright, I'm grabbing the Golem then. Golem can blow dragon up, then Bond brings it back, so we don't want to do that. Instead, let's reload our mana situation. We don't want to put out anything the dragon can kill. We're going to take a huge amount of damage. Okay, 3 mana for another Shard. 2 mana for another Guild Globe. Oh wait, we can play a key and then untap it to play the Shard again, right? So, untap this. Tap that, play this again. Untap it again. Play another Guild Globe. There's a Flood of Tears. If we survive. I don't think there's anything in the graveyard that the opponent can resurrect with haste to kill us this turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the most I think I'm looking at. And we won't have the Karn, which will be sad. But we can get back, we can play Golem, get back Golem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these is like an additional 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. So we can play Golem, kill something, flood, get back Golem. We'll see. Remember, Totem to exile the graveyard. Crucial. We're going to want that on the battlefield after the flood as well. Karn is down. Down to 4. As I try to figure out what the heck to do. And go. Traveler's Amulet? The hell are you doing? Well, since the opponent did nothing, I think we just land the Golem and play the Totem. Do we sack the Amulet to get a land? Don't think so. All right, let's try this. Out of there. Play you. It's a lot of mana. Is that much mana the plan? Like, is that what I'm supposed to do? I guess with the keys, it has to be good. 1, untap 2, 1, untap 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I guess I play out these. This is a free sacrifice, right? Yeah. All right. You remove. I'm almost to a spot where I think I can get the scepter to go with the keys and just start taking all the turns. All right, here's the chart, of course. Another Drakasath dropped off, but the totem is ready. If the opponent goes for the revival, we'll totem it up. Hiya! In response, no graveyard. I do think I'm down to 1 Karn, though. It's a bit of a problem. Supplier to refill this yard. Please hit nothing good. All right. It's kind of weak. There's the Lotus. All right. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this thing. I guess I should have used the Weaponsmith to do it. Now what? Is this a Flood of Tears moment? 1, 2, 3. So if I use a key, hold on. If I tap this for blue, I use this key to untap another target artifact, and then I tap it for more blue. Can draw a card. Ta-da. But yeah. Another flood. All right. So another key. Untap another thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I sack the amulet here and just go get a land? I don't know if it matters. Let's tap you for mana to recast some artifacts. We don't have a way to make my artifacts free yet. Let's tap you for blue. I think I will just go get a... No, we might hit another land drop anyway. All right, let's play you. Hiya. What do we put onto the battlefield? Feels like it's supposed to be the Lotus. And then we use the mana to play a key and a key. Tap this for blue. Get out a shard. Activate this, untap this. What is going on? Play you. Tap you for colorless. Activate this. Untap this. Play a globe. Resolve. I'll take that card, please. All right. Play another globe. Resolve that. Take that card. All right. I could play the Weaponsmith. Or I could play another Guild Globe. I guess I'll go with the Weaponsmith. And here's an amulet. I don't know what I'm doing. The dirtle is so real. It's so real. I think I have an Ugin on the bottom. The opponent mills again. That's so scary. Oh no! They hit a big thing. And they have a Bond of Revival, right? Well, they're getting one back. So, good game. Yeah, they have a Bond of Revival there. So they'll get back the Bond of Revival. They'll bring out the dragon. There you go. There you go. Crap. I feel like there was something I missed. Was there some point where I could have just done the like infinite turns, right? All right. Out of there. Fun game though. Think I'm learning a bit. I definitely see where the mana comes from, but I think what we do is we put it into that scepter. Ooh. Need to draw land. It's free to play. Like, there's no risk. We'll draw the land. Just draw the land, and this hand is pretty fine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Key. Okay, they go. Let's get the Weaponsmith down. Off to the races. I think next turn that means Sai and Treasure Map. Meantime, Gatebreaker Ram. Ugh. I was hoping to not be under pressure. Could we just not be like that? Does this play to cast artifact spells or to activate abilities of artifacts? That's not good. We really kind of needed a land. Or we're going to need more lands for these, is what I mean to say. Ow. We got rammed. All right, let's use the Weaponsmith mana and use it to activate the treasure map. We have a Guild Globe. Not what I'm looking for. Need land. Still upkeep. We can untap using this mana. The treasure map again, hit that land. I guess this is something I could definitely play next turn, and with the key have a ton of mana, so I'll keep it. But in the meantime, we might take a beating. Might take an epic beating from this Gatebreaker Ram. I don't think attacking the opponent with the Thopter is how we're going to win the game. It's kind of a freebie, but who knows? There might be something hasty to block. It is the arena. People play weird stuff in the arena. Guild Summit. Let the party begin. So we want 5 mana, Gilded Lotus, tap it, we can untap it, then activate the treasure map, then I think we can Ugin. Depends on what we draw. Ow. Down to 9. My turn. It's a Zephyrin Void. I wish to avoid this extra Ugin. Get what I did there. Alright, make that mana. Play this Gilded Lotus. Make that Thopter. Tap this for blue. Activate this key. Untap this thing. Activate this. Another Karn. That's probably good. I don't know, but it seems like it's good. Alright. Tap that for blue. Ugin. The ineffable. Come on down. Kill the ram. Play the Karn with the treasures. Minus. What are we getting? Mox Amber can make a Thopter and tap for blue, but that doesn't do anything for me this turn. Another key could come down for free. and make a whole bunch of mana. I feel like we just want to get the Scepter and get it going. Well, we have another Karn off the top, so we can get the Scepter later. Let's get another key for now. Slam. That turn went well. I got a feeling, woo, that the next turn will be a good turn. The next turn can be a good turn. Alright, Guild Summit draws a card. Gatebreaker Ram returns. Opponent is good at 7/7. I'm probably good at much messier things. Let's see what happens. Alright, what happens if we go get this Scepter? Is this how this deck is supposed to win? Let's make sure we use this mana. Counter on the Scepter. Actually, let's play another Ugin. Blow that up. Untap another artifact. Untapping the Scepter here doesn't do it, but we can untap the Lotus. We can play another Karn and go get what? We have 1 mana floats. It can be 3 mana. Let's get the Forge. Untap you, play you. Another Thopter. See what we get. Traveler's Amulet, sweet. Put that on the battlefield. Geode, yes. Why not? Scry, don't need another one of you. Flood of Tears. I could exile it, but why not draw that card? Sounds good. We can also shuffle with the Amulet. Ooh, I see. This is kind of a Mystic Forge deck. Okay, we can shuffle away with the Amulet if we want to, but I think I'll just draw that instead of trying to go even crazier. Gates Ablaze. Owie. Give me that Geode. Gate Colossus, sure. Alright, my turn. Draw Flood. That's free. There's another Flood. I can't play it. I can draw it. Let's use the Ugin to put it onto the battlefield like this. A land. We can't do anything with that. Forgive me. Thinking is going to be a part of this. I can't help it. Karn again, huh? Alright. Let's go minus. What do we want? Mox Amber probably for more mana. 2 Compass, God Pharaoh Statue, Helm of the Host. The opponent says I don't want to play anymore. I still didn't figure out quite how I'm gonna win, but I was gonna go really nuts. That part I'm sure of. Sure. Don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'll try it. Give me that Scry. I could use 1 more land. I suppose having a Flood of Tears isn't a bad thing though either. Pretty important card from what I can tell and what I'm up to. Here's an Amulet. Turn 2, we'll hit that Weaponsmith our opponent with a Breeding Pool. Maybe they're playing Scapeshift. Who knows? Hopefully the weaponsmith lives so that the geodes can come down, and the opponent says go. Seems like a growth spiral. Go, geode. Alright. Get me a scry. Oh, with that on the stack, I should have just sacked the amulet to go get another land. Now my scry doesn't matter. Oh well. That's life. Definitely want to hit this land drop if I can, and I can. Opponent did nothing. Okay, so their Simic flashy counter thing deck? Nope, Scape Shift. Probably Scape Shift. Best deck in Standard. No, another breeding pool. That doesn't seem like Scape Shift. Weird. Don't know what's going on. Just have to figure it out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Geode. Scry me. Arch. I guess? Do I want another land really though? I have 6 mana here. Nah. I want more artifacts. I want Karns. Alright, green blue, rejuvenation station. What are you up to? You're ramping to something, so am I. We're probably both adequately confused at what the hell each other is doing. But I'll tell you what I'm about to do. It's Ugin. Boom, send a message with that 1/1. We could Flood of Tears, but now just doesn't seem like quite the time. And we're not gonna blow up a Rejuvenator, so let's make a 2/2 and pass the turn to protect our Ugin. It's more important than getting in for 1 damage. Opponent's been sitting on some instant, and it's Teferi's Time Twist. Exile a permanent you control, return it to the battlefield. Reuse those ETBs. And you get a +1/+1 counter. That's something special to hit yourself with a land. And there it is. So what do you do with all this mana? Are you a Flood of Tears deck? Are we going to just practice who's the floodiest of tears? Agent of Treachery. Wrecked. Agent of Treachery with Teferi's Time Twist is what this is. Really? You want to blow up my renowned weaponsmith? Like, none of these are really worth targeting. Not really. Alright, there you go. Alright, bouncing Agent of Treachery with frickin' Flood of Tears is crazy talk. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? What am I going to do? I could let the opponent have Ugin for 1 more turn and blow up their Treachery so they can't duplicate it. That's not the worst idea. Let's tap you. Don't forget about him. So we can play you, and then we can play you. Get that off the board so it can't be cloned. Then the opponent can attack down my Ugin, but I can use Flood of Tears to get this Ugin back. You have to imagine if this is on the battlefield, it gets time twisted and quasi-duplicated and nonsense like that. I guess I want this dead. Even back the 2/2 one is kind of odd. I guess protecting your own Ugin. But Ugin makes another 2/2, and it's at 7 loyalty. Attacking the Ugin from here is pretty unrealistic. All this mana, what does it do? What does it do? Big Crassus, okay. Well, that's fun. There's a key, alright. Make sure we tap all the things for the manas. Why would it use that mana? Why is it using that mana? Why is it using the blue mana? It's so tilting. Alright, well, anyway. Flood. Give me back my Ugin. We're gonna put him on the battlefield. Also give us back the cards that were exiled with the Ugin. All the Ugins. And I have a 0 mana Guild Globe that I get to play. Some 0 mana keys I get to play. Let's get this Geode down there. Another shard is probably what I want. Although we actually need another flood, but I can't imagine throwing shards on the bottom is ever that good. You can exile it here with the Ugin.
The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
Let's get another Scry. Probably should have done that before playing the Guild Globes, so I'm gonna work on that for next time. Get that land on the bottom. Get this shard on the battlefield. Get this on the battlefield. Get this on the battlefield. I wish I had something to do with even more mana right here. I guess I don't. It's kind of rough. All right, your turn, opponent. What would you like to do today? Yeah, I had a nasty feeling about that. So it's all up to the top deck. It makes me think I really should have kept the Arch of Erazka.
Lies beyond
I don't know.
vision.
I mean, you're counting my permanents. Karn would be the best draw, right? If we draw Karn, we can go get Mystic Forge, try to go crazy. Flood of Tears would be great. Another flood would be just fantastic. Leaving 3 mana up is not my idea of fun. Last zone. Well, I'll have to blow something up. What will it be? Do I want to trade off this 2/2? Not very much. Like, getting another shard on the battlefield here is just more mana. I don't need it. I should focus on staying alive. What are you holding up? The Time Twist? Growth Spiral. Now it is a Growth Spiral. I'm still done. Opponent's like trying to pick something to steal? I mean, there's nothing I can do about this. It's pretty brutal. It doesn't come back till your next end step though, right? Because of when they did it? No, it's returned immediately. Let me try reading this again. At the beginning of the next end step. I thought they did it in the end step. They must have done it in my main phase. It's interesting because as long as we stay alive, if we draw another Flood of Tears, we kind of reset and try to go nuts again. The sad part is we have to watch our opponent do whatever the hell this is for the rest of eternity. So, a little bit of patience. You might want to hit that 2x speed button on YouTube. It's hit the gear and select 2x speed when you're bored as hell of what's going on here in the game. And you just want to get through an opponent taking every possible second. Alright, let's charge up the Blast Zone. We just want to put 1 on it. Getting rid of the Ugin is not the plan. We got to keep the Crassus from killing us. Are you going to use a Time Twist to gain control of the Blast Zone? That'd be interesting. Well, it's a card. I can sack some artifacts to draw some cards, I suppose, but giving up my artifacts seems really bad. I can't generate that much mana with the keys. The keys actually aren't doing much at all at this point. So just gonna pass it over, probably get my Sai stolen. Also, by the way, activating this for 2, it's gonna leave a mark. So I'm gonna wanna sacrifice this Guild Globe to the Sai most likely. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So I can't sacrifice it to Sai. That's too bad. We're also blowing up our weaponsmith. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure.
Your past is unwritten.
Okay. I wonder which one I'm supposed to block. Let's set some blocks like this. We'll get the shard into our hand, then at least our keys do something. And let's wait another turn on the blast zone. It keeps our opponent from playing another Hydroid Crisis here. Sure. It's a big boy. It's raining card advantage. Oh, Lord. Oh, hey, they actually stopped with the endless noises. I think that was always just a screwed up animation that never ended with the Cavalier of Gales. Do you not have enough mana? Are you dissatisfied with your position in mana?
Rise, my elemental friend.
Still just waiting to see if I draw another Flood of Tears. Arch of Razga. Okay. Play the shard. See our last card. Sai. Won't do. Alright. Run away! Run away from the Agent of Treachery. Our opponent knows what they likes. We're literally fighting Rakdos. See? See? Look at that. And no cat. Clear giveaway. Rakdos. Alright. Let's avoid up. Do I need to draw more land? Last time I bought him one of these, I ended up regretting it. I'm gonna keep that for now. Then we'll play the amulet. Next turn, we'll go get the island. Blue mana. Bring me the island. Unclaimed territory, huh? Merfolk. Well, this is not something I've played against in a minute. I think I ramp before I Sai. Because otherwise I don't really do much next turn. Oh, I guess I could get a Mox Amber next turn. That makes a Thopter. And it counts towards Flood of Tears, and they probably can't remove the Sai. Okay, I talked myself into it. Sai Master Thopterus, let's go. We do need another blue for the Flood of Tears, but Gilded Lotus should cover it. Oh my goodness, here we go now. Come at me, bro. Got a big old booty. Karn. Let's go get the Mox Amber, so we can make a Thopter to defend Karn as well. And also ramp up and get a permanent on the battlefield for the Flood of Tears. Then what are we getting with Karn if Karn survives? Not sure. I'm also not sure what's going to happen this turn. Those Deep-Root Elites might just go crazy. Silver Gill. Let the party begin. Yeah, the opponent can have 2 4/4 attackers here, which means we'd have to chump with Sai. I don't know if that's the plan. Right now, Psy generates mana. So, no blocks, unfortunately. Goodbye, Karn.
There is always another fight.
Yes, dude, that's true. Alright. Scry, what do we want? Shard? I feel like we're gonna need those. We also already have a Gilded Lotus. Yeah, I think I need another Planeswalker even more. So, come on down. Make another Thoptery thingy. Play you. And we could sacrifice these to draw a card, but then who's gonna block this frickin' merfolk? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need all of these to live so that Flood of Tears puts the Gilded Lotus back into play for free, or the Psy into play for free. Don't crush me. Please. I wants to live. Oh my goodness. So many fishes. So many fishes. It's literally like the goldfish game. How fast can the opponent kill me? Also, if they had a Spell Pierce, that would be a different story, but it looks like this opponent has no interest in countering spells, just interest in killing me. Alright, absorb that. Let's lock up that City's Blessing. Let's tap that for mana. What else do we need to do? This? Flood 'em. Flood 'em big. Let's put Psy onto the battlefield. Then let's spend some mana here on our Mox Amber. And drop you. And your turn. You can sack these to draw a card, which, man, it's actually kind of tough. Drawing cards is probably what the deck needs to do, but the blockers are what I need to survive against the fishes, who are going to be back in force. But with so much of our deck being more artifacts, I'm sure I can draw more artifacts, right? We're not just gonna flood out from here, are we? Are we? That wouldn't happen. Let's just do this now. I've decided, no reason to wait. It just makes more clicks. Flood of Tears number 2, okay. Flood of Tears number 3, it's not that great. Let's try this. Okay, we found a treasure map that can make a blocker for a turn. Should have played it with the Weaponsmith, I think. But Weaponsmith can block too, so maybe that's okay. 3 mana open. This cannot be used to activate the Blast Zone. It can be used to activate the treasure map, though. So we can put a counter on our Blast Zone, which with all the Deep-Root elites, actually there's so many 2-drops, I think that's the right play. Here come the shenanigans. Silvergill Adept. Just ripping through the deck. Just, if there is a Spell Pierce in the deck, the opponent will find it. A Negate. I think Negate would be much more dangerous. The second the opponent holds mana open, I'll have much to be afraid of. They're so huge. A Mistbinder, because, you know, gotta deal that damage. Alright. You, take one for the team. Lock. Let's make some mana. Let's do our treasure mappy thingy. Don't need more land. Oh my gosh. We certainly do not. Let's get another counter on our Blast Zone. And let's do that damage. Ow. How are we drawing so much land? I'm really starting to tilt about it. So Blast Zone wipes out all of this. Oh. It also kills my treasure map and my weaponsmith, and the opponent just scoops it up. I think they figured out that Blast Zone was about to really wreck them, but they have a full hand. They just...
I'm gonna make you suffer.
They were like, he didn't die fast enough. Gonna go find a new opponent. Amulets and geodes and Psi and keys and... Alright, whatever. Let's see what happens. Let's make some nonsense. I don't know what's going on anymore. Healer's Hawk. So that could be a problem on the draw. And I guess just more land? No. Let's try to get to combo pieces. I think I've been too nice about hanging on to land. We'll get an amulet down. Okay, opponents on the hello spam. Are they just never gonna stop helloing? I'm not responding. I don't respond to spam. Trying to decide if I want to play both artifacts. I don't think I do. I think my plan is to play Psi and then play a bunch of artifacts. All these critters. Is there favorable wins? Not yet. Alright, if Psi gets countered, whole game plan kaput. Psi lives. If Psi gets removed, whole game plan kaput.
Let's slow this down.
That's annoying, but could be worse. Alright, let's get another land. And now at least we have enough mana that we can play Psi next turn and also play an artifact to get the Thopter going. If the opponent finds a way to pump these things, we're in big trouble. Oh, Saphara. Okay. Does it have trample? No.
Don't worry.
Well,
I got this.
don't worry, I got this, he says. Let's get the shard out there. Yeah, let's get the key. And let's get the amulet. Thopter's in the house. Pegasus. Sure. I need a Pegasus, everyone.
Shows nothing.
Alright. You over here. You right here. And I guess that rally the thingies is a thing, so I'll save one. Try to get a trade. Alright, down to 11. The thing that pumps all the flyers. Rally with wings. Rally your wings. Wings wowie. You're gonna bounce Psi again? Opponent is an animal. Okay, land, yay. Psi. Rampy thing. But after that, I can't play another one, so I have no way to play two. That's kind of unfortunate. But, two Thopters. Get the Scry. Gilded Lotus, 1, 2, 3, 5. That works with the key. That can do some things. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make magic happen. Wow, your deck full of 1/1 flyers draws from 1/1 flyers. Hot take. Alright. Blocks. Down to 7. Need to make a whole bunch of Thopters this time. You done? We done here? Throwing a party? Just celebrating your awesomeness? Okay. Alright, tap that for blue. Run that key move. Untap that thingy. Hit me with a map. I guess we can do this too. One, two, three, 4, and 5. But I can scry first and see what I'm gonna pull off the top. Karn, what do you do? Are you a way for me to live? It's not a Flood of Tears. It's more artifacts. I guess I'll take it. Alright, so first of all, let's play you, because we can play with you with whatever mana. Alright, may as well send you over here to try to keep that from minusing again anytime soon. It'd be pretty funny if they want to settle the wreckage. Oh, they block. Lucky me. They found an eagle. Is that game? That's game.
Oh, I've done
right?
the hero thing before.
1, 2, 3, take 8. That's game. Almost maybe did something? I don't know. We'll try it. Why not? What could go wrong? Size good. Let's get the amulet down so we can go fetch another land quickly if we need to. Then next turn we draw the Sai, we play the Weaponsmith. Turn after that, we either fetch a land or we draw the land and we play the Sai. And we play an artifact. Good stuff. Green, green. Maybe somebody who's not going to kill all my fun things. Another Sai? Kind of nuts. Let's go get a blue. Play that. Play this mana Geo to get our scry on. Flood of Tears, sure. I could play this other key, but let's just save it and play it with the Sai so I get the Thopter. It's not doing anything right now. Next turn I can go... Not much. Weaponsmith doesn't play much, so having the key to play with it next turn I think is smart, so that we can use the mana next turn. Oh darn, they've run red stuff. Schmork, schmork, schmork. Everybody just here to kill me as fast as possible.
We won't answer other guilds.
Alright. Let's go, Sai. Let's play this here key. Could have played off the Weaponsmith, but I don't think it matters here. We can still activate it to untap this to play something else, but there's no real point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough mana to flood. This does convert this into a real mana, so it's like we have 5 mana. So we can use Weaponsmith to activate key to untap this to tap for real mana. Ah! Urgh. Makes me angry. Bye-bye, Mr. Sai, I think. The opponent will get around to it eventually.
We are the many.
Alright, my turn. My hand gonna do something? We can flood, but we can't play anything off the flood, which makes it really weak. We play another Sai, the Domri can wipe it out, plus the opponent gets to Boar God me. Who knows what that means? Probably a lot of damage. I am at 20. What does this get? I'll have 3 mana to play something. What should it be? Could just play another key. Kind of just wish it was one of those baubles, but I need to get something else onto the battlefield. Alright, Karn it up. What's the selection? We could get a Navi Compass and just get some life. We could Sorcerer's Spyglass the Domri. Again, we have 3 mana this turn. I'd like it to be something useful to go with the 3 mana. I guess I could get a Mox Amber to go with the Sai, but the Sai's in my hand. And the 3 mana has to be for artifacts. Not much value here. Could be a mistake. Now what? We can always hope the opponent goes face. Ignores my Karn for a Navigator's Compass. Says, that Karn's terrible. There's nothing to worry about here. Shut up. I'm dying over here. I'm busy. What you got? I'm sure it's epic. Come on, don't disappoint me. Don't play like a Llanowar elf off this raise boar. I mean, you could. I would block with the Weaponsmith. It would be funny. Okay. Rashing Brontodon. Nice pull. It's pretty good. Pretty good against my artifact deck.
I will return.
See if the opponent wants to sack it or return it to the hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
I'm trying. Trying to do something. It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay. Why didn't you put that into play with the raise boar? Kind of whack. Kind of whack, dude. All right. See if I can make something happen. So, tap for this. Colorless. Key. Hold on. So, full control. Tap this for a blue. Full control. Use this to untap another artifact. It has to use the mana that's only for using artifacts. Okay, it did. And now I can play Flood of Tears. Wah! What comes out? What hits the battlefield? I guess the best mana cheat is either to play the Geode, and then I could play a key. Having a Weaponsmith for next turn, though, is probably the big one. I want the 3 life. I guess having this on the field is better. I guess I could have just snuck out the Sai, but I think having more mana available for the future turn is the thing. I don't know where things go from here, but I gotta play a lot of stuff. That's big. Alright. Play you. Play you. Map. Don't think so. Need more floods. Need more floods and more mana. $26, go. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell. Yep. Now Sai is gonna get fought.
Hot snobs. Let's just fight.
Good news is I can probably kill Domri. Just send a little Thopter at him.
Sound of a stampede coming straight at ya.
Anyone else want to come over and play? Pronto. It's gonna be an obnoxious one. The key artifact might get blown up. May as well take the blocks where I can get them and live longer. Ugin. Can't play it though. See what happens here. Can I Ugin you now? I can. Alright. Let's take out the Domri.
Any skirmish you can walk away from, right?
Now, it would be nice to have blockers to defend the Ugin. Ugin can come down and kill the Hydra, but then dies to the Bronto, and I don't think that actually gets me anywhere. Since nothing has trample, I think I'll take a riskier play and just try to get deeper in the deck with the Ugin. Make blockers. Could turn out poor. Maybe I was supposed to lead back the Thopter, but the Brontodon can just kill it. I mean, I hope the opponent's turn is just playing some big things again. Balls.
You think I'm a crazy beast? Where do you see my mates?
And a shock? Okay, well, this wasn't gonna work out no matter what I did. Come on. Come on, buddy. Might want that fast forward button. All right, 3-2. What's it gonna be now? Yep.
Comes for us all.
Rokusaki. But when you die, something much worse comes for you. For when you die, it will be without honor. Anybody else watch the first live-action Ninja Turtles movies too many times? Alright, our opponent figured out how to play cards. Boom! Another Ugin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's this. I think we just keep digging, to be honest.
I know more than you could learn in 1,000 lifetimes.
What a cocky dude. Dig, dig, dig.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Really? I can do this? I have to sack the Guild Globe and I can do this? Wonder if I'm supposed to. No, wait. Oh, this can activate the Guild Globe. So Renowned Weaponsmith can activate Guild Globe, which gives me mana that I can use on something else. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. Too bad I didn't have an extra land, though. I don't think I'm supposed to sacrifice my Guild Globe. It's one of the only card advantage sources I actually have. All right, gear up for another long turn, everyone. Let's do an experiment. I'm going to take a little vacation.
Finished here. There'll be nothing.
Just kidding. I didn't go far. Just kidding. I wouldn't leave y'all like that. I wouldn't leave you hanging. You're my boys and gal. Like 1% gals somewhere. Besides, this Navigator's Compass is going to hold infinite priority along with this key. I wouldn't do that. What do you guys think? You think I'm crazy? Okay. Everybody wants some. I can't defend the Ugin. Wonder if I just take this 9 power block while I can. Seems right.
This experience still proved useful.
Did it now? I'm starting to question that. You used one flood. It's not another flood, is it? Whew. And just try, just try to see every draw step that you can, I suppose. I'm just drawing this card now. Karn. What do you even do here, Karn? Alright. 1 blocks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Karn, what would you say you do here? It's certainly not defend me from this horde of gruel creatures. I wonder why the opponent won't play their raise boar again. Are they really scared of something tragic happening? Now that card will end the game if I don't like remove it right now or find a Flood of Tears off the top. The Flood of Tears will be mine. Well, hello. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play another Karn the Great Creator first and get a bonus artifact with it, right? And then still be able to resolve this? There's still this 2 magic mana, which I can't use for anything else. If I spend 4 on that, then I can't cast the Flood unless I sack the Guild Globe, which I don't really want to do. So in that case, we just fire this off now. We have 2 bonus mana for artifacts. We bounce everything. We sneak out a Karn. We use the Karn to get something. What am I getting? With our 2 bonus mana. Spyglass can shut down a Domri. I don't know if that's particularly good. Mystic Forge can go a little wacky. I guess I'll try that out. Why the heck not? I don't have much other bonus mana, so let's go for it. Land on top. I mean, I'm not going to hit a 0, so I may as well keep it. And then I have something to play with next turn. God, what I need on the board is an Ugin. I think I've already lost 2 of those. Oof. Freaking Domri. Our opponent leads with Domri every time. Oh, Mystic Forge against Brontodon isn't very good either. Let's see if the opponent remembers to do it. They're gonna riot me with this Goblin. Are they gonna kill the Karn? Looks like it. Okay. What else you got?
I was raised by wolves. Though they might have also just been big dogs.
Alright, I'm best just exiling this land. We know it's not going to help me very much. There's an amulet. Do I want that amulet? Not really. Alright, draw. Main. This is the worst. Let's play you. Play you. And you. And let's use a compass. And because I don't want priority to hold forever, let's just turn this into a forest right frickin' now. And go see if we're dead. We're probably dead.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
Alright, well, you didn't fight one of my weaponsmiths. Brought the Hydra back. I mean, you know what you like. You like the Hydra. Omri's ambush. Okay, so you get a fight, and you get me to dead. Okay, well, yay for that. Well, I hope you found some joy in this video somewhere along the line. I still don't feel like I know how this deck works or like I got into any of the real synergy. I think the only thing that mattered was, did I draw a Flood of Tears when I needed to every single game? And maybe I'm doing it wrong. Go ahead and leave me comments. I'll keep trying to work it out. Maybe we'll play it some on the stream. If you didn't like this deck, that's okay. Wait 24 hours, you'll get a new deck every day with my channel, so maybe you'll like tomorrow's deck. Subscribe if you like the content, like if you like the video, share it with your friends. Consider checking out the Covert Go free to play and Covert Go live channels for more content from me. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.